Good morning, everybody. I'm Tiffany Craig in the KHOU 11 newsroom, and we are so excited because we have an awesome guest here today. She is not only an author of a book called Business Boutique, but she's also a business coach.
Yes.
Christy Wright.
Yes, hello. Thanks for having me.
First off, congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks. We're so excited about it.
This is awesome right here. One of the things that we want to talk about is making money from home.
Right.
I know there are a lot of people on Facebook now saying, yes, I love
Right.
that idea. Not
Right.
working for the man.
Right.
Who doesn't love that?
Right. Pursue something you love, you're passionate about. Yep.
Where do you get started?
You know, the first thing you need to think about is you just need to find your idea. So if you have a skill, for example, you're really good at bookkeeping, or maybe you have some education or experience, like let's say you're trained in graphic design, or maybe you just have some stuff around your house. You're like, I've got a sewing machine, maybe I could sew, or I've got a swimming pool, maybe I could teach lessons. When you start with what you have, it's going to help you keep your costs low. It's going to help you earn a profit quicker. So start with what you have and come up with an idea. That idea might be a good business idea that can make you some money.
And odds are, if you have something like this at home and it's something you do, it's probably your passion.
Right. It could be a creative outlet for you. It's something you enjoy. We just want people to make money doing what they love. To your point, they don't want to work a job for 40 years that they don't love what they're doing. So now's a great time to do that. And
so once you figure out what it is that you love and you would like to do day in, day out, then what?
Well, you need to identify the problem it solves. Now, don't get intimidated here. You guys may be thinking, well, I love to paint, but that doesn't solve a problem. But it does, because people need art in their homes. So you're going to have some type of way that you use your business to improve people's lives. That's why we're in business, is to help people. So identify the problem it solves or the way that you're improving your customers' lives, and that's going to help you know your value proposition. That's the thing people are willing to pay for.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That one might take a minute, though, to like truly sit and figure out.
Right.
And would it help to kind of recruit somebody else from the outside looking in to help you figure out what
Sure.
that is?
Well, it's probably, if you pay attention to feedback from other people, they probably say things like, oh, you're so good at that. Oh, I have this problem. How do you do that? How can you help me with that? A lot of women I work with and that I coach, they say, yeah, my family and friends would ask me, well, how do you have a minimalist lifestyle? Or how do you organize your kitchen? And I started to realize, wow, they're coming to me for this thing. Well, that's a problem they have that I can help them solve.
All right, and then what do you do?
Well, then you want to think about who has that problem. So if you're helping people, for example, with bookkeeping or graphic design, who has that problem that you're solving? Who needs bookkeeping services? Who needs cute prints for, let's say, an invitation for a birthday party? That's your target market. When you know the people that have the problem you're solving, that's your target market that you want to go after in your marketing.
Are we on the last tip now? Because
we got two more.
We have two more. All right. The plan, right?
Yes,
Next
you need a plan.
Coming up with the plan. This one, I'm sure, is the big challenge here. All right, so make the plan.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed in my own life that for me, it's not having too many things to do that overwhelms me. It's not knowing what to do. But the moment you tell me what to do, I can follow steps. I'm great at checklists and to-do lists. So that's why I wrote my book, Business Boutique. It's a step-by-step plan that gives you what you need to start or grow a business to the level that you want to.
You make it sound so easy.
It is so easy. I believe it is.
And the last one, again, is another big challenge, which is what?
Just to go for it. You want to get out there and try some things. Most people have this idea that it has to be perfect or you've got to be ready. I'll tell you, ready is a myth. You're going to learn the most by doing, so get out there, get moving, try some stuff, and see what works.
So we have a ton of things. You can tell Christy has a lot of knowledge in this department. So we're going to talk about a couple other things as well, but I also want to kind of open this up because I know there are going to be people that are joining us on Facebook saying, Christy might be able to help me figure out something.
Right.
So I'm going to walk around to the other side of this iPad and look and see if anyone posed any questions.
Yeah, if y'all have any questions, feel free to send them in. I would love to answer your questions. It can be about pricing or profit or paying yourself, how to sell without being pushy, how to set yourself apart from the competition, where to get started, where to find your idea. You know, I get a lot of questions. I'll tell you the most common one that I get is how to manage your time. What do you do with life balance? So any questions you guys have? All right, what do we got?
Well, unfortunately, I've got to turn I'm going to have to turn it sideways in order to get questions.
To read them?
Yes. So I don't actually know how we can pull this one off.
Okay. Well, I will tell you a common question that I get when it comes to how you're supposed to do all this. It really comes down to just prioritizing your schedule. So while you guys are sending in more questions, I'll tell you, if you want to earn extra money from home or start a little side or small business, you just got to block it on your calendar. Figure out how many hours a week you want to work on this business to reach your goals, put those on your calendar, and start making it a priority.
So somebody actually has a question about how to find your customers.
Oh, that's good.
Sure. So how do you find them?
Okay, so there's two ways to do this. If you're already in business and you want to learn about your target market, then you simply want to ask or survey your current customer base to learn about them. Like, is it busy moms? Is it, working professionals? Is it someone that has this certain pain point or these qualities? But if you haven't started your business yet, then you may be thinking, how do I find my target market? How do I know who my customer is?
Yeah.
I want you to dream them up. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but I want you to just imagine them. Okay, it's going to be a mom. She's 34 years old. She has 2 kids. She works part-time. She is frazzled and needs help. Her house is always a mess. And I'm going to come in with my organizing service, and I'm going to give her a sense of peace at home. So you just dream up your ideal customer, this person that can benefit from your business and has the problem you're solving. And then you can even name them. Give them a name. Let's say her name is Angela. Then you're going to go after a bunch of Angelas. So you just start to dream up who your target customer is if you're not in business. But if you're already in business, you can survey your current customer base to learn about them.
So if you're not in business, is one avenue to go social media? I feel like with Facebook and so many different social media outlets that you can tap into what you're looking for.
Yes, and you can actually start your business on social media if you want to. I just don't want you to stay there. You can start there to start to get the market and the demand and get a feel for it, but you want to have a real platform for running your business in addition to social media because, believe it or not, social media is not for selling. Social media is for building relationships with your customers and potential customers so that the sale is effortless, because no one wants to be sold to on and on, being pushed a bunch of promotions on social media. Instead, you want to give to them and give them content and add value, build a relationship, because here's what we know. People buy from those they know, like, and trust. So your job through social media is to get people to know you, to like you, and to trust you so that they will buy from you. When you ask for the sale before building a relationship, it's like asking someone to marry you before going on a date. It's not going to work. You've got to build a relationship first with your customers.
I love that analogy. That's a great analogy.
That's true.
Kind of on the topic of selling, Maggie on Facebook has a question: how to sell without being pushy?
Oh, I love this question.
How to sell without being pushy.
I love this question, Maggie. I'll tell you, here's where this idea comes from. Many of us have this struggle where we feel like, I want to sell, and you've got to sell if you're going to be successful in business, or else you're out of business. But I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to be pushy. That belief comes from the fact that most of us have been burned by a pushy salesperson. If we understood that sales is actually not being aggressive or twisting arms or being pushy or having an agenda, then we could not only do it, but we could be proud of it. So I'll tell you what sales really is. Here's what really great sales is. Sales is simply influence. So are you married? Then you sold someone on the fact that you are worth spending the rest of your life with. That's a big sale. Did your kids eat last night? Like, you sold them on eating their veggies. We're all in the business of influence, and so that's really what great sales is. And at the root, sales is about serving your customers. It's about taking care of them. It's about sharing your heart and your story. So don't feel like, oh, I've got to meet this person, twist their arm, and push them to buy from me. Instead, just share your heart. Why do you love this business? Why does it matter to you? The sale will naturally follow.
That makes sense. I love how selling, we really do sell every day.
Yes,
we really
absolutely.
Do. We just don't think about it.
Well, I do. Like, I travel around the country and I help women start businesses, chase their dreams, have more life balance. And I'll tell you, no one ever writes me and goes, that Christy Wright, she's so pushy. She's so aggressive, wanting me to chase my dreams, wanting me to have more life balance, wanting me to have a better relationship. That never happens, because I'm just influencing, I'm just sharing my heart, I'm just helping people. And that's what we're in business to do, is to help people and serve people. And if you understand one other quality about your target market is someone that wants what you have to offer and they're willing to pay the price you charge. If you think of the implication of that, then you're not having to twist their arm. The sale is effortless.
Sure. So we're taking questions. Christy Wright, author, business coach, knowledgeable, as you can tell from the last few minutes, and I think we have another question.
Yeah, great.
Claudia Fuentes wants to know, she wants step-by-step. She wants hand-holding guidance on how to do this.
Yes, so I love that question too, because that's what a lot of people, they have the desire to start something, but they don't know what bases to even cover. They don't know what steps to take. I'll tell you, that is exactly why I wrote my book. So I don't know if we can reach out to, is it Claudia, is her name? Claudia, I'd love to send you a book. So if you can send us your information, we'll send you a book, because that's what Business Boutique is. It's a step-by-step plan to give you everything you need to start or grow your business. And if you follow these steps, you'll win.
So there's something that I am really fascinated by, and I know there are loads of people out there that are affected by this. Protecting your time.
Yes.
And making sure you you have the time that you need to
Right.
get things done that you need to do.
Right.
How do you do that?
It's hard.
Yes.
It's really
Or
hard.
if you have kids, I mean, you have a lot of responsibilities in life.
Now, I'll tell you one of the common struggles I see, and especially with women, and I've experienced this in my own life.
Okay.
I got a question from a woman just this last week, and she said, how am I supposed to manage my time? I've got my spouse, I've got my kids, I've got volunteer stuff, I've got my job, I've got my side business, I've got church. But here's what I hear in that. She's saying it and listing it as if everything is created equal. Now, if you treat everything in your life as created equal, then you're going to feel really anxious when two of those things need you at one time. See, we don't have a time problem. We have a priority problem. You need to get some priorities in your life, and instead of everything in a line that's equal, I want you to create a pyramid of a hierarchy. There's the most important, the second most important, and so on. So I'll give you a real practical example.
Okay.
My friends are a priority to me. I love my girlfriends. I have a close group of best friends, and we get together when we can. Now, when I'm in a busy season like I am right now, and I'm on the road traveling, celebrating the book and so on, I'm only home a certain amount of days per month.
Okay.
When I'm home, I spend that time with my family because they're more important than my friends. Now, my friends understand. I'll see them this summer, we'll get together, but I don't try to squeeze in every single thing in my life in my limited time in a busy season. So when you have a priority and a hierarchy, you know what makes the cut when push comes to shove. It makes decision making so much easier.
Okay, we got another question.
Miranda Ingram wants to know, how would you address pushback in a professional manner?
Now, what do you mean for selling, I'm guessing?
I think that's because it's coming right after your selling.
Pushback in a professional.
The best piece of advice I could give you, I'm assuming she means you're getting a no. You're trying to sell and you're getting a no. Let's make that assumption that that's what she's saying here. Here's what I would say. I would not take it personally because that person might not just be ready right then, but I'll give you a very important statistic. 60% of sales happen after the fourth interaction. So I don't want you to give up. I want you to follow up. Maybe you just need to stay in communication with that person, keep a relationship going. Further down the line, they may be ready to buy from you. And don't take it personally. It just means they're not ready right then.
The confidence, though, that it takes to go back that second, and third, and then fourth time.
Right.
Where do you get that?
I'll tell you.
You don't necessarily have that.
Well, it starts from not taking it personally, because if you realize that no is not a reflection on you, it's just they don't need that product or service right then, and that's totally fine, then you understand your job is just to continue to build a relationship. That's all you're doing. You're not selling. You're just building a relationship. You're investing in that person, still giving them content or whatever that looks like in your particular business or industry. And then you could also, when it comes to the confidence thing, I'll tell you, this is in any element of business, I tell people to fake it until you feel it. And so even if you don't feel confident, just put your shoulders back, practice holding your head high, smile, and fake it. And over time of getting more wins and more successes, that confidence will become authentic.
Well, because people start believing it, and then when people start believing it, then you start believing it, right?
Exactly. And that's the opposite is also true. If you don't believe in your business, no one else will. If you come up and you're all apologetic, like, well, I make these hair bows, but I don't know if they're good enough, and I don't really know if you're going to like them, and be like, well, I won't, because you don't seem to even like them. You're telling customers not to buy from you because you're so apologetic. But here's the thing. You don't have anything to be sorry for. If you're gifted at something, if you're helping people in your business, don't be sorry for that. People need what you have to offer.
I think we have another question.
Okay, great.
I love the way you put that.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Helen wrote in,
Hi, Helen.
I see this working for youngsters who have lots of energy. What about someone that's middle-aged? Does this book still help/work?
Absolutely. Here's what the book is. It's a template. So it's a plan that you can apply to any business or any stage of life. I have a lot of women that come to our business boutique events, and they're retired. They're my mom's age. They're in their 60s or 70s, and they want to have an encore career. They're like, now I want to do something I love, or now I want to do something different with my life. So it's a template that helps you apply it to whatever business that you have, and it certainly takes into consideration your situation. So your time, your resources. The opposite side of that might be maybe there's a young mom and she's going, you know what, I've got young kids and I don't know if I have the time to have a business. This helps you set goals based on your time and resources and where you are in life. So you can apply it regardless of where you are in life.
Okay.
And we're getting a couple questions of where they can find the book.
Oh, great question. So business.
Hang on to this for a second. I'm going to jump out for just 1 second, but you tell me.
Okay, she's out of here. All right, so you can get it at Amazon.com. You can get it at DaveRamsey.com, ChristyWright.com, BusinessBoutique.com, and we're having a signing here tonight. If you're watching, we are here in Houston, and we're going to be at Books A Million in Katy Mills at 6 o'clock, and we're giving away $1,000 to one lucky winner and a coaching session with me to help you get your business off the ground, get jump started, or maybe grow it to the next level. So yeah, we're going to be signing books tonight and giving away $1,000 cash. So it'll be fun.
I'm going to ask a question that a lot of people are probably wondering.
Okay.
Where do you get your energy?
Oh, I know.
Because we'd like to buy some of that, please.
I know. I don't know. I don't know. I have a lot of energy. I talk fast. I walk fast, and I'm excited all the time. I don't know how to explain it. I just am.
And you're also a woman of faith.
Yes.
And is that what propels you every day?
100%. Well, the scripture in the front of the book is the one, excuse me, the one who calls you is faithful and he will do it. And so I just remind women, when you experience fear, because when you put yourself out there in business, it's scary.
Sure.
You know, it's not on you to pull it off. It's on you to work hard and follow the plan and be diligent. But the truth is, I believe God's going to be the one that pulls it off for you. He's the one that gave you that dream to begin with.
There's a couple questions just asking, like, how to reach you. Do you have a website?
Sure,
social
absolutely.
media?
Businessboutique.com, and then on Twitter, it's at Christy B. Wright. On Instagram, at Christy B. Wright. And you can follow the Insta stories. I've been just Insta storing the daylights out of this book tour. It's been so
Say
fun.
it again. Give us those handles again.
At Christy B. Wright, CHRISTY, B as in boy, WRIGHT. And that's Twitter and Instagram, and Facebook is official Christy Wright.
Wow. And she's in town right now. Thank you so much.
Hi, thanks for having me.
And
Glad
thank
to
you
hang
all
out
for
with you guys.
joining us. Have a great day.